Have you ever wondered what the ocean is saying? It might be singing, but who's singing down there in the deep blue? Let's dive down, 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 past the sunlit surface where playful dolphins leap, past the shimmering schools of fish, deeper and deeper into the mysterious world of the ocean. Here, where sunlight barely tickles the water, it's a land of twinkling bioluminescent creatures and swaying kelp forests. Our story begins near a vibrant coral reef, bursting with color and life. Here lives a little seahorse named Shelly. Shelly wasn't just any seahorse. She was incredibly curious. She loved listening to the ocean's whispers. One day, she heard a sound unlike anything she'd ever heard before, a deep, echoing, almost magical song. "What is that?" she wondered, her little eyes wide with curiosity. It sounded like the ocean itself was singing a lullaby. But who could be singing such a grand, mysterious tune? Determined to find out, Shelly sets off on an adventure. She grips a passing jellyfish like a tiny bus, and they drift slowly towards the sound. "Excuse me, Mr. Jellyfish," Shelly says politely. "Have you ever heard a sound like a giant singing?" Mr. Jellyfish wobbles. "Singing, I just hear the currents, little one." Shelly waves goodbye and floats along. As Shelly travels further, she bumps into a wise old sea turtle, his shell covered in algae and barnacles. "Excuse me, Mr. Turtle," she asks. "Have you heard the singing?" The turtle blinked slowly. "Ah, the song of the giants. That's the whales, little Shelly." Whales? Shelly had heard stories of these magnificent creatures, but had never seen one, let alone heard them sing. She thanks the turtle, and with a flick of her tiny tail, continues her journey towards the source of the enchanting music. The singing grows louder and louder until, through the murky water, Shelly sees a gigantic, shadowy form. It's a humpback whale. He's enormous, much bigger than anything Shelly has ever seen. The whale is surrounded by smaller whales, and they are all bobbing gently. Hesitantly, Shelly approaches. The humpback, noticing the tiny seahorse, gently lowers his head. His eye, the size of Shelly's entire body, looks at her with kindness. "Hello, little one," the whale booms, his voice rumbling like distant thunder. "What brings you to our gathering?" Shelly, a little intimidated but mostly excited, asks, "Are you the one singing?" "It's the most beautiful song I've ever heard." The whale smiles, a ripple of movement across his massive face. "Indeed, little seahorse, we are singing. It is how we talk to each other, share stories, and find our way across the vast ocean." "But how?" Shelly asks, tilting her head. "How do you sing with no instruments?" The whale chuckled, a deep, resonant sound. "We sing with our bodies. We have special organs in our heads that help us make these sounds. The songs travel for hundreds, even thousands, of miles through the water. We can talk to our families and friends, even if they are very, very far away." Shelly's eyes widen. "So, you're like underwater singers sending messages across the whole world." "Exactly," the whale exclaims. "And each whale species has its own unique song. Humpbacks like me are known for our complex melodies, while others use clicks and whistles. It's like we all speak different languages." Shelly listens intently as the whale explains how the songs change over time, how they learn new verses from each other, and how these songs are passed down through generations. It's like a giant underwater library of music and stories. Shelly realizes that the ocean is not just a big, empty space, but a vibrant, interconnected world filled with communication and culture. The whale's songs are like a web connecting them all, even across enormous distances. After a long while of listening to the whale's stories, Shelly understands the power of the whale's songs. They are not just sounds. They are messages of love, warnings of danger, and stories of their ancestors. Shelly says goodbye to the whale, promising to listen more carefully to the ocean's songs, and to share what she's learned with all her friends back at the reef.